Yo, what's up? Got a new light down here, sick. Alright, so we're looking at the course here. I went and got some foam. 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 Expensive foam. Cheap foam. So one of these 2x8s up here in Canada was $66. I got two of them. They're freaking expensive, but as you can see, this is very cell-like styrofoam right there, and this isn't. So this cut's really nice. Good for all sorts of stuff. If you just need bulk, get that. If you need specific cut lines, this stuff's great. Alright, so here's the start. Kind of just totally forgot about this area because the cat has taken it over. But this has been my main focus the past little while, is this tub and here, and a little bit there. But there's another thing I want to show too. Where is it? That right there. See that? 1,000 pieces. That's how many's left in the bucket. That's about 900 screws sunk. They're everywhere. And all of this is solid. Like it's foam. But you grab it, like my hand moves, it doesn't move. It's part of this now. There's a couple pieces that are loose because I'm just kind of playing around with them. But all this stuff is in there. Like it's so sunk in there. So then I just have to cover it with this guy. It's really thin. I love it. And it doesn't like keep lines in it. Like if I want to stretch it, it'll stretch and it'll hold the concrete perfect. It'll be great. But there's many lines to choose here. And not all the rigs are going to be able to do them. This is the rig I am building it for. That rig's going to be able to go pretty much wherever it wants. This one, I think might be too wide to get down some spots. So, like this, you can see there's not much room in there. And when the concrete gets on the blanket, it's going to be even tighter. So it's not going to be able to go that way. So there are other ways here. Kind of like a spot like that. Not all rigs are going to be able to pull this stuff off. There's spots over here. Come down here. Come up through here, down here. Over, pick your way. Or you can kind of work your way down here. Up and over. This is going to force you to drop down to here. I was going to have kind of an area under here that would connect back, but this is going to be the bypass for this pit. Because this pit is going to work your rig. I've taken the JLU through here multiple times, and I've had to change it pretty drastically just because it was such a tight fit. I've had to smash this box in, remove the piece that was here. So we got some pretty cool stuff happening here. Nice little path. Should be a route down here if your rig's capable. I don't think many of mine will be. Just obstacles pinned down, you know, so you can concrete over it. It's gonna be pretty rad. Nice little, this is the start of the climb down here. Come around here, down here, back up, back, and then over. I'm gonna have something along this so you can't go that way. You're gonna have to come back to here and then go. But because this is gonna be, I guess, for every type of rig stock and full mod, highly modded, it's going to have a pretty mellow route somewhere through here. I don't know if it's going to go up here, but I got so many paths to build. It's crazy. And one thing I've noticed, a lot of people who are building rig courses right now, they don't have any, like, what do you call it? Ruts. There's no ruts to get stuck in, and so I'm going to build something approximately, I don't know, about that wide, maybe a little thinner, and it's going to cut. Kind of like if I was to bend a razor blade into a loop and join it too, just so I can make sweet tire tracks up this foam. but the bigger piece, because I want like a little ramp over here. That's going to be so difficult. But yeah, that's kind of where the course is right now. All this is countless hours. Deciding, cutting, shaping. Just that takes so long, and then you have to go back and pin it all in place because you don't really want too much loosey-goose underneath your stuff. Like, I don't think this one's pinned yet. Oh, it is a little bit, just once. That one's not pinned. Yeah. So you kind of have to go back and make sure all this stuff's locked in place before you drop your blanket on it, because it's just going to shift and move it under it. But yeah, this is going to be freaking rad. This course is huge. It's going to take much longer than I thought. Because I'm not just winging it. I want sick lines through here, like that up there. So this whole box is removable, because there's no way I'm going to be able to reach from here to back there and concrete it. Like that's like 6, 7, 8 feet. So I can remove this whole box. Alright. See, that whole corner can come down, and then I can come back, edge corners, put in some rots, whatever. Shape it how I need, you know, pin some plastic back there and put it down. Because yeah, like Jim over at Rockwolf, he used cloth and a lot of foam. Not a lot of cardboard, but in his spot where he did use cardboard, it sunk. So I will have to be covering this with plastic, or the whole course is just going to collapse. And hopefully it doesn't sink too much or push too much water through the screw holes. So I'm going to have to really limit that and keep it kind of like, keep very little screw holes on the bottom, because that'll just act like a drain. So I'm going to have to be screwing in from the side mainly. And anything on the bottom, just, well, it can just sit there then. Yeah, anyway. That's a little update. Oh yeah, check this out. Okay. Okay. Yes, I like this very much. So check out the terrain potential with this stuff. Look at those angles. That is great. Just get a stack of these from wherever you like. What I'm going to do, because this is just like, is so squishy, I'm going to shape them how I like, and then I'm going to put a little bit of that expanding foam in the back. Not much, but just in key points to stiffen this up, and then this will become that shape permanently. And you can build some pretty awesome mountains with that. Like, that is gnarly. And trucks will love to run over that. But yeah, cheap, very cheap. You could build a small tabletop course just from that alone. You could probably build an indoor course for your tabletop under $50 easily with that stuff. Just this foam and maybe some plaster tape. Easy. Peace.
Okay. Bye.